Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica with our daily energy and advice reading. I hope you're doing well. I have shuffled and laid out the cards to save some time and also just to make sure the camera was okay. Let's begin. So the first card that we have representing the influence of the past on our current situation, we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands can talk about a big, bold, new beginning. Just noticed, well, it's an emergence here, but do you notice how it's kind of upside down, because this way the houses are the right way up? Anyway, Ace of Wands, unexpected. This could just talk about something coming from an unexpected source. You're looking at one thing, it's coming from a different direction, because I find that interesting, right? It's also inspiration, creativity, passion, a new beginning with something that you're very, very excited about. Let's see where we are with it today. In today's energy, what do we have? We have the Devil. Well, talk about passion. So we could see a resurgence of an old flame, and that could be in a romantic sense, but it doesn't have to be. We could see a resurgence of an old flame, right? To the point where not only is it kind of resurfacing, it's either taken up a notch, because there's an aspect of obsession that is coming in with the Devil here. Now, to give you some examples in terms of day-to-day, romantic, yeah, I can talk about blast from the past, resurgence of old flame. It can talk about meeting someone not too long ago and there was that spark, there was that chemistry, and this could talk about, again, just taking things to another level with the Devil here, kind of indulging that kind of energy. Or if it is falling in love, it's like obsessive. There's a tendency of obsession here, okay? We have to be honest. If it's to do with work, right? This is where we got the job with the Ace of Wands, and it's exciting and it's creative and we're ready to go. And in today's energy with the Devil, this could just talk about where things are kind of going overboard just a bit. So it could be a very busy day. Now that's not bad. It could just be a very busy day where it's easy to forget to rest. It's easy to forget to eat. It's easy to forget to take breaks, right? We just get so caught up in what we're doing because either there's an element of pressure here that either we put on ourselves, or there's a deadline, okay, that kind of an energy, or we're just so into what we're doing, we literally forget to take breaks. We forget to look at the clock. We forget to get our heads out of that monitor or whatever, you know what I mean? It's that kind of an energy. It doesn't have to be bad. It's just a reminder. Just make sure you keep things balanced, and as much as you can, make sure you rest, you take breaks. Could also be, for some, it's coming up as some sort of a writer's block. So something that was an idea, an inspiration not too long ago. With the Devil, there's an element of compulsion and obsession here, because either we can't figure it out, we don't know where to take it from here, we can't find the exact words we want to use, we can't find the exact, I don't know, a plan, a strategy that we're completely happy with, and we tend to obsess about it, right? Okay, how am I going to do this? What do I want to say? How am I going to say that? Is that kind of an energy. In tomorrow's energy, and this could be actual tomorrow or the future of this situation, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, another major arcana card, and it talks about breakthrough, it talks about change, turning the wheel. So I do feel like for some, especially in creative pursuits, what I want to say, this is a time to strike the iron while it's hot with the Devil. Even if there's a tendency to be obsessive, we're looking at one day, okay? So let's just kind of remind ourselves of that. This isn't an ongoing thing to the point where it's going to burn you out or cost you your health, God forbid. But in today's energy, it feels like it's a day to just buckle down, right? To buckle down, put blinders on, and just do this one thing to perfect it, to get it the best way we can get it. To figure it out, right? To get it as far in the process as we possibly can, because that can really turn the wheel in our favor, right? That can really turn the wheel in our favor. So this is a day to just focus, laser focus, and just go for it, right? There's a few phrases that come to mind, but I don't think they're quite appropriate for YouTube. So, but I think you know what I mean, right? Something to the wall kind of energy. Just go for it, right? Put everything else aside for a few hours in the day, or for the day that you're looking at this, right? And just get it done is the message here. So one example where the devil's not always doom and gloom, right? Because it's not. It just represents the tendency to obsess, the tendency to go overboard, the tendency to forget about boundaries or overstep boundaries, that kind of thing, right? But ultimately, it's an energy of passion, fire, right? Attraction. Okay, let's look at the oracles. We have equity. I think we had this yesterday. So again, just reminding us of that healthy balance, yin and yang. Yes, go all in with this, but if you feel like, if for example you weren't feeling well to begin with, right? This isn't telling you hurt yourself even worse just to get this done, right? So it's about being discerning. There is a tendency to obsess. There is a tendency to want to push things, or push yourself even, right? But there's also, to balance it out, yin and yang energy, right? The Libra energy there. To balance it out, it's asking us to just make healthy choices, right? Even with something that is kind of obsessive. So we have Frere, so this is brother energy, Gemini energy. There could be a partnership that is formed at this time. Or for some of us, this is saying maybe it's time to switch the focus. Maybe you've been doing everything on your own, right? And with the Ace of Wands, to kind of switch the focus and allow for some help to come in, right? As opposed to us building everything from the bottom up, to allow for some help to come in, because Libra energy is also partnerships, right? And maybe that's what turns the wheel, right? So it'll be a little different for everyone. If it's a case of you've been pushing yourself to the limit, it has become a little bit obsessive, a little bit toxic, and costing you more than you can give, whether that's financial or energetic. I can't talk, people. If it's already taken you too far, then this is asking to switch the focus, to look around, ask for help, or accept help, because chances are it's already there. And that's actually what's going to be that turning that wheel in your favor, right? Changing that focus from, no, I have to do this, I have to do everything myself, or I have to push this through the way I've been doing it, to, okay, let me take a step back, see what other options are available for me, because I feel like I physically can't do this by myself, that kind of an energy, right? So it's all about being discerning. With the equity card there especially, it's about being discerning, making healthy choices. There's a time to push on our own, and there's a time to be honest in terms of how far we can push on our own, and where we could benefit from someone else stepping in, whether it's just to give us advice, or to be a listening ear or a sounding board, right? Or is to literally support with anything. But yeah, it's a little different. It's a bit of a mixed bag for everyone, so you're gonna have to tell me where you are with this energy. But yeah, I hope the message helps. So it's either a case of kind of withdrawing from others to just focus on this. I feel like it's more where everything is within your control, right? That's where you can do this, and that will move that wheel forward, or in a different direction, a better direction for you. Where it's a case of other people have an input, or something in the environment or government or whatever it is, and you're just obsessing, but then you don't have all the control over the situation, there's only so much you can do, then that means don't let that turn into an unhealthy thing to the point where it consumes you. Take a step back, balance things out, see what else you can work with, or whom else you can work with, right? And that will be the turning point there. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave that with you. Happy birthday if your birthday's on the 20th of April. I'm going to do the birthday post on Instagram, but I hope we have a fantastic day. I do see this energy, if I'm going to be honest. It's very much a keep your nose down and just do the work type of day for me as well when it comes to my job. So yeah, and you know, I have to be mindful to take breaks and to rest and to pace myself, all that kind of an energy. So it could just be that, but You tell me what it is for you. I shared my little story and my camera just moved. So I think it's time to go. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.